Louisiana, starting your Monday off right. I am a little bit tardy getting this out. Hopefully you'll get it by around lunchtime. I had a hell of a lot going on this weekend. We'll talk about it a little bit more in the video. This is the PWCC Weekly Auction number 60 recap. And spoiler alert, I had the highest selling card by far in this auction. This is a very first inaugural Cajun cardboard. Won the auction, but did I really win the auction? I think I might not have won the auction. We're going to take a look at what I sold, how much it sold for, and how bad it was or how good it was, and I'll let you guys comment and kind of give me your thoughts on timing and everything else. I don't know. It's kind of a sad story, but stay tuned till the end. I was card number 1 in this auction, which is pretty rare. In fact, I don't think it's ever happened, and this is the 60th one I've done. So may not be the last time, but it was definitely the first time. So let's get cranking. I got screen share set up. We'll start with card number 96, and it's a beauty. It is a Gem Plus with a 10 centering 1996 Flair Showcase Jordan Row 0 BGS 9.5. $2,400. The Tatum sells for right on the number. We've talked about this card and looked at this card. Some people have done some content on the silver versus the green color match from 2017. This one sells relatively right on the number. There was nothing to see, so I didn't pull it up in Card Ladder. It was kind of right what we expected. $25.20 for that Tatum. We got Pistol Pete sneaking in the top 100 list at card number 94. 9.5 sells for $25.20 for that cool Pistol Pete patch. And then a dual auto Kobe and Durant serial number to 5 from 2012 sells for $2,520. Next row, we got a triple patch, multicolored. Each one of these patches is at least 3 colors. In fact, they're all exactly 3 colors. From 2007 SP Game Used, it's a serial number to 25 triple patch between LeBron, Jordan, and Magic 25-20. We have, believe it or not, we've got the fat version of the Rain Man. He was the hungry man at this point. He was very fat, not very effective, but played for Orlando before we played for Cleveland, played for a lot of teams, but we like to remember Shawn Kemp as this phenom sensation who hit the NBA running, dunking on everybody in sight with the Seattle Supersonics. Young people, that was the Oklahoma City Thunder before they were the Thunder. They were the Seattle Supersonics, and a legendary franchise, and Seattle deserves another one. But this is Fat Shawn Kemp, NBA logo man. It is a 1 of 1. It's a PSA 7, sold for $26.40. Serial number to 10 Select Auto Jaylen Brown, Gem Plus. Does $26.40. That's a pop 8. First card we're going to look up in Card Ladder is this beautiful light blue Nikola Jokic, soon to be inevitably 3-time MVP, whether he's white or black or purple or yellow or Asian or Hispanic or from India. This dude is the MVP. I don't care what anybody says. That guy that you're looking at on this card right here, he is the NBA MVP this year. He did it again last night. I think he went like 38, 20, and 11. I mean, he's nuts, man. He's doing whatever he wants. If he wants a triple-double, he does it. If he wants to drop 30, he does it. He's just big and chubby and slithery, and he kind of just like skates around the court and just gets to his spots better than any sloppy-looking big man I've ever seen. He can score the hell out of it when he really wants to. He destroys smaller defenders. Anyway, let's look at his card. The light blue BGS 9.5 jumps massively, okay? Massively from 1,500 just before Christmas all the way up to $26.40, which is almost the highest the card's been in 2 years. 2,800 was the highest it ever hit back in September. Hits $26.40. I think somebody knows he's about to win the MVP and pick that card up. A Jordan I've never seen. It's a BGS 8 with a 7 for the auto, which is devastating. It is horrible hand serial numbering. I'm sure there's a huge story behind this card from the 90s. Any Jordan autographs that are serial numbered from the 90s are unique. Again, I am ignorant when it comes to Jordan autos. I am ignorant when it comes to Jordan patches. This seems to be a very important piece where you ignore the grade. As you can see, it sold for $26.40. A really badass Rodman autographics hand serial numbered to 96 out of 100. PSA Authentic, 7 for the auto. So 2 terrible autos in a row, totaling over $5,000. The Ewing sticker does about what we expected, $26.40. A Booker rookie patch auto. This is that colossal patch, this huge patch window on the horizontal card from 2015 National Treasures. Serial number to 25, PSA 9 does $27.60. The Giannis Blue from Panini Signatures this rookie year was actually serial number to 10, so not gold, but blue was serial number to 10. This is a pop 1 in a PSA 10, so a rare Giannis piece right here does only $27.60. That seems low to me. I don't think a lot of people are really looking for these Panini signatures. The whole product was called Panini Signatures. So if you're looking for an autograph, there's not one. It's not like signature as in there's an autograph. That was just the name of the product. And then obviously it was discontinued by Panini shortly thereafter. But $27.60 for that Giannis. An NBA certified raw Tim Duncan Raise the Roof, serial number to 100, does $27.60. A yellow Jordan Duncan Go Nuts does $27.60. It's PSA 9 surface, no doubt, is the issue. The PSA 10 sticker Doc does $27.60. 86 Fleer, just to give you guys a general consensus, I looked at probably all of them up just because I'm always curious. Most of them did about what we were expecting. The PSA 10s. Stay tuned for a 9.5 that didn't do quite as well as expected, but it's not as bad as it looks. But the PSA 10s, all of them did about what we would expect. The Barkley, the Malone, the Doc, the sticker Ewing, the Ewing base, the Bird base. There was a bunch of them. PSA 8 Bird Magic, $27.60. Pretty cool looking serial number to 5 from Panini Totally Certified product, or I guess it was called Certified then. Does $28.80. Let's look up the Shaq Jambalaya. It's not in card ladder. Shame on you, Chris McGill and Josh Johnson. Christina, I'll let you off the hook because you don't do anything wrong. But Chris and Josh, you guys got to get Shaq's Jambalaya PSA 8 in the card ladder database. Come on, that's a big card for Shaq collectors, and there's a lot of Shaq collectors out there. This PSA 8 does $28.80. We've got it pulled up in the sales history here, which is also a handy-dandy feature. $49.50, highest ever, $4,000, $28.80. So that card's on the dip. PSA 8 is maybe not the, it actually looks better than a PSA 8. Usually with these Jambalayas, corners are always a 10. It looks like the centering is always the issue with these things. Maybe there's a surface defect I don't see. But this centering looks fantastic for an original 97 Jambalaya to me. The checklist from 1986 Fleer. For those of you who are not familiar with the 86 Fleer set, the checklist is a tough PSA 10. Let's just put it that way. Part of the reason is kids checked off checklists. That's what checklists were for. The kids would take a black ink pen or a blue ink pen and check it off as they picked up the card. So a lot of these were taken out of circulation. Luckily, Fleer made 800 billion of them, so there are a few 86 Fleer checklist PSA 10s out there. I haven't looked in a really long time, but I know it's less than 100. So that checklist does $28.80, which is a pretty huge drop from the highest it's ever done. But the Magic Bird, $28.80 for this one, so $27.60, $28.80. Remember, not all PSA 8s are the same. The green Pulsar Zion does $3,000. Patch. Logo Man autograph, Julius Randle rookie card. No, rookie was 2015, I think is right for Julius Randle, so not his rookie, but a 1-of-1 Logo Man autograph slab. PSA Authentic does $31.20. That's a really cool card right there, I must admit. I don't collect Julius Randle, but that's a pretty big time card. Julius Randle turned into a really good NBA player, all-star this year. 2009 Topps Steph Curry Gold does, in a PSA 8, does $31.20. Mailman does $31.20 in PSA 10. The bronze Zion, highly often forgotten about, super low serial numbered to 20. The fast break bronze does 9.5. 9.5 does $32.40. That's a pop 3 in that grade, and it is a Gem Plus card as well. So that's a big time Zion card if you're a believer in Zion. I saw a poll today about, who do you have the most concerns about long term? Ja Morant with his mental issues or Zion Williamson with his physical issues? And that's an interesting dilemma, to say the least. I'm concerned about both of them, to be quite honest with you. Limited logos, Magic 810 does $32.40. That's 2006 Exquisite. And SGC 6 Jordan does $32.40. Let's look up this Alvin Adams because, again, I'm still baffled he played NBA basketball, but he wasn't a scrub. The dude put up some pretty freaking serious numbers in Phoenix, and he toiled in mediocrity in the mid to late 80s Phoenix teams. It wasn't until Barkley kind of showed up that they really became a player. And then, of course, Nash and Stoudemire and Marion and Joe Johnson, those guys took it from there. But and Rajah Bell. We don't ever want to forget Rajah Bell. But this Alvin Adams, Alvin spelled with an A, very unique, did $32.40 in PSA 10. I've got it pulled up. Look what the card once did. 18,600 this card once sold for. And here's why, guys. Look at the pop. It's pop 72. Look at the gem rate. 3% gem rate. Pop 72 right there. So really difficult card to find in a PSA 10, and that's why I pulled it up. And next, I went ahead and looked up the Kawhi Leonard. And here's the thing. People are always so down on Kawhi Leonard, and I'm included. Like the rest, game management, load management, rest, all this crap is just annoys the piss out of me. But people are quietly sleeping on Kawhi Leonard's season. He's played 41 games. Again, that's not, 65 like he should have, but in 41 games, he's averaging about 23, 7, and 4, and he's really close to 50, 40, 90. I think he's shooting 87% from 3. Kawhi Leonard's a great three-point shooter. He's over 50% from the field. He's over 41% from 3, and he's almost 90% from the free throw line. He has been an efficient assassin this year when he plays. Assassin needs days off too. So Kawhi Leonard, silver, PSA 10 is continuing to drop. The Clippers, a lot of people still have hopes for them. I think they got a bunch of old dudes. I think it's going to be a problem. I know Kawhi and Paul George together are like Jaylen Brown and Tatum together, like a super wing tandem. I just think the Celtics have some monsters around those guys, young guys, athletic guys, smart guys, shooters. The Clippers, those guys just strike me as old, man. They just feel old to me. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know what Westbrook brings to the table when it comes to playoff time. It's just a weird band of misfit toys. But look at this Kawhi. This is only going back 6 months. I don't want to scare the hell out of people, but let's look at this. Yeah, there you go. So once 12,000, I think it got a lot worse than that, did it not? Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. So one time a $26,000 card sold last night for $3,000. Let's get out of the craziness and just go to the last 6 months. Still a steady downward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th consecutive downward sale for this Kawhi Leonard silver. There's only 40 of these, people. There are only 40 of these in the world. An incredible gem rate. That's just a testament to how rare these damn 2012 silvers are. I've been trying to preach to people how rare 2012 silver and green is, but nobody seems to want to listen, and those cards continue to go down. Kobe Eminence, 3480. Dual autograph Bird Magic does 3480. A box of Skybox EX 2001 from 1997. Of course, you're going to be Tim Duncan rookie hunting in that year, 3480. Tim Duncan and McGrady, right? Is that right? Tim Duncan and McGrady? Maybe I got that wrong. I think that's right. 2019, yeah, of course, McGrady. 2019 Mosaic Black, 1 of 1. This is not the base 1 of 1, which would have done significantly more money for Zion, but this is the NBA debut insert, $3,600 for that one. Dual auto, big ticket, and Bill Russell does $3,600. That's a cool card right there. And then next to it, another beautiful Skybox Autographics, hand serial numbered Tim Duncan, slabbed authentic, 9 for the auto on this one. So a much better auto on this one. Good looking serial numbering down there in the blue ink. I love hand serial numbering, both hands raised. I think it's so cool and so 90s. A lot of people like the stamped serial number, the machine stamp, but I like the hand serial number. $3,600 for that Tim Duncan. That is not his rookie year. That's a second year card, but still a big card because it's serial number to 50. LeBron Exquisite Auto, $3,720 with a Beckett blue label. I bet you can make money on this just by sending that in to BGS. Didn't they get rid of the blue label? Can't I just send this in right now and either get a damn numerical grade like most people on earth would do, or if you really wanted it graded authentic, just send it to PSA and get it slabbed authentic. It's probably instantly made you money. This is serial number to 23, that Exquisite Collection Enshrinements LeBron Auto. The auto is not great. Streaky there. Again, not an auto expert, but that ain't a 10 auto. An orange Durant refractor, serial number to 199, BGS 9 does 3720. Let's look up this Tatum. We got Tatum and Jaylen Brown next to each other. How fitting. They're next to each other on the court. They're next to each other trying to lead the Celtics to a title that they'll never win because the Bucks are going to get them. But this Blue Ice BGS 9.5 is serial number to 99. It's 3840 is what it does. And this is running, y'all. Look at it. So got down to 2,900. It's up to 32, up to 35, up to 38.40. So up almost $1,000 in a month. In exactly 30 days, up almost $1,000. So that's impressive. It's even over the last 3 months, but if you're just looking at the last 4, it looks to be trending upward. Pretty cool card right there. Only popped 49. And then let's look up the true RPA for Jaylen Brown. I love the hot top fade. He's got the humongous high flat top on this one, which is just cool in retro to 2016. Now 2016 is now what retro for hot top fades. But this Jaylen Brown jumps. It does, and it jumps just like the Tatum's been moving. 38.40 for this Jaylen. I've got him him pulled up right here. Again, not in card ladder for whatever reason, which is weird, but his true RPA jumped from 2880 to 3840, so up almost $1,000. It's about a 50% increase. That's a pretty big deal, or about a 33% increase, something like that, 40% increase. That's a pretty big deal to jump $1,000 on a card to 3840. So good sale right there for that Jaylen Brown seller. The Emerald Devin Booker autograph rookie card from 2015. This is his flawless premium ink Emerald. Serial number to 5, 3840. Klay Thompson. Let's look up this Klay, because Klay, again, I buried him. I said he was done. He looked terrible. I thought his career was over. I didn't think he could get clean looks anymore, and that's why his percentages were down. And then he said, F you, Cajun Cardboard. You don't know nothing about basketball, and went on to have a borderline All-NBA type season. So Klay Thompson's true RPA, remember his rookie year was 2012, so his RPAs were serial number to 199 and they were horizontal, but the patch is so cool. And this one does 3840, and I know I've got him pulled up. There he is. So he's in card ladder. Big jump. The last one was 3,000. This one jumps to 3840, which is higher than the one before that. So that's a good sign for that that Klay Thompson card. Down 5% over the last 3 months. Obviously, the card, I hate doing this, but we'll look back. I mean, it was a big card a long time ago. I think this card's underpriced. I think historically we're going to look back and, Steph Curry is impossible to forget, and one of the 5 most collected basketball players in the world. And just like Pippen cards run kind of commensurate with Jordan, not at the same level, but like rising tides lift all boats, which is what, great hobby collectors love to say all the time. It's like a great colloquialism. Klay Thompson cards are always going to be inextricably linked with Steph Curry, and I think long term, this card you're looking at on the screen is going to do very, very well. There's just not that many of them out there, and it's just a really good looking card and unique. So I like that card long term, and that's coming from somebody who's not collect Klay Thompson. And then I think I looked up this Iverson Credentials rookie card. This is a PSA 9. It's from EX 2000. The credentials were serial number to 499, and I've got it right there. Pretty flat. 5,100, 4,000, 3840. So it's moving down a little bit. It's down 24% from back here, but since the last sale, down just another $200. I don't know. It's hard to. I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, Iverson's probably a top 10 most collected basketball player of all time. Is that crazy to say? And I'm throwing out, Tatum and those guys, but I mean, like Iverson, as far as the 90s go, it's like, Jordan, Shaq, Kobe, obviously. I mean, Iverson's probably as or more collected than Tim Duncan. I felt like this card would be worth a little bit more. Maybe the 10. The 10 is a big card. 10 hadn't sold since 2020, so maybe that's the issue there. But it's hard to get 10s on these cards, I know, because of that diamond cutting at the top, which you can see on this card. Like, that's probably the reason I got a 9. It's a diamond cut up there at the top. Steph Curry Timeless Moments. I think these things are crazy overpriced. In the original slab, $39.60. American flag autograph Kobe from Upper Deck Black, whatever that is, $39.60. LeBron auto 7.5, $39.60. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, his first appearance in our PWCC Weekly Auction number 60 recap, $4,080 for that serial number to 25. PSA 10 patch auto. That's a big time card right there. I like it. What about Giannis's forgotten Select Silver? We talk about his Prism Silver, and I look it up every time because I'm mesmerized by it. But what about his Select Silver? Here's a card I don't have that I need. $4,080 last night for this Giannis Select Silver PSA 10. The second consecutive bump. Okay, so that might be a trend. People are gearing up for the playoffs. We saw Tatum up. We saw Jaylen Brown up. We see Giannis up. I got bad news. Only one of those teams can come out of the East, and it could be neither. People are sleeping on the Sixers, and I know Harden's never done it, but we'll see if they can sneak through there. But some people, I think, are gearing up for the playoffs, and we're seeing some of these cards starting to move up in the basketball card market. Not just Jordan, but some other guys. $32.48 up to $37.50, all the way up to over $4,000. So pretty good sale right there for that Prism Silver as it tries to sneak back into relevance and compete with the Select Silver as it tries to compete with the Prism Silver. 3 great Houston Rockets right here. Olajuwon, the greatest Rocket of all time. Yao Ming, certainly top 5 Rocket of all time. And then Tracy McGrady, I know he wasn't there very long, but he's also probably a top 5 Rocket of all time. Obviously, Moses Malone is in the mix. This is interesting. I need more time to think about this. This is spontaneous. I may be wrong, but I think all 3 of those guys would be top 5 Rockets of all time. If I had to think about it, I need to go back and think about it a little bit more as far as what they did with the Houston Rockets. Olajuwon clearly is the #1 Rocket of all time. There's no question about that. How about this? This dude's the butt of a lot of jokes, but this is no joke. 4,080 for the highest graded Darko Milicic, probably best rookie card in existence. This is his 2003 first year exquisite collection, true rookie patch auto, serial number to 99, and a PSA 9, making it a pop 1, none higher. That's about as good as it gets for Darko. And he's been the butt of a lot of jokes for what it's worth, but 4,080 for his rookie card. Neek 10 sticker does 4,080, the same exact sale price as the Ewing base PSA 10 does. The sticker 10s, crazy low pop. I still think there may be a play there if you're the investor type. Again, I've been there, done that, so I'm not jumping back in. But if you're the investor type, I believe 86 Fleer sticker PSA 10s have a lot of room to move. They've come down extremely, extremely quick, an extremely long way down. I think there's room for these to move because the pop is so damn low. But the Ewing right next to him with, look, Gerald Wilkins in the background, Dominique's cousin. So Neek sticker here. We got Gerald Wilkins, Dominique's cousin in the background of this Ewing pick right here. 4,080 there. The Bird right behind it does 4,320. So Bird outsells Ewing and Dominique, as he should. And then, I don't think I looked that up, did I? No, I looked up the, yeah. So the next one I'll look up is the Kobe, yeah. So here's an autographed triple auto Bird Magic Doc, 4560. A flawless Doncic autograph, serial number to 15, rookie auto, PSA 8, 10 for the auto, does 4680. A Kobe Noble nameplates from 2006 exquisite does 4,800. Let's look up the Kobe Topps Chrome. This is his flagship rookie card. Like I've said 100 times, they all look green to me. Maybe I don't have a trained eye. But the card's actually kind of steadied out. It's down from the last sale, of course, but if we look at the last 3 months, card's only down 8.89%. Nobody's market has taken a bigger beating since the downfall, since the peak of first quarter 2021 than Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's cards have taken a much harder kick swiftly into the nutsack than any other players, including LeBron, including Jordan, including Doncic, including Zion, including everybody, right, as far as all-time greats go. Kobe Bryant's cards have been absolutely punished. Again, shame on you, card ladder guys. You're my friends, but you got to get Dame Lillard's National Treasures True RPA into your card ladder database. You know I'm not going to not look this card up as a Lillard collector and as just an allegiance to my great Lillard collector friends out there. I actually had 4 of my my fellow Damian Lillard collectors from our Instagram group chat down into the Big Easy in New Orleans, Louisiana last night. We came to watch a Lillardless Blazers team, sad teardrop emoji, play a Zion and Ingramless Pelicans team, and all we got out of it was we got to meet each other, which was awesome. We had never met each other. Guys were in from Washington, Portland, Oregon, New York, and Amsterdam, Netherlands. Shout out to the great Lillard collector, Bart. We all got to meet each other for the first time. It was fantastic. I wish the game had been better. I wish Dame Lillard would have actually played. Simons disappointed me a little bit, but we got to see Trey Murphy have the greatest night of his entire career, so that's what last night was about. But here's the Lillard True RPA. The last one sold $73.20. This one goes $5,400. This patch probably a little bit better than this 2-color gray and red patch, but I like the gray and red. You don't see too many patches that look like that, but $5,400 for that Lillard last night. I've got a big Lillard RPA, same year, same card, different grade coming in that I'm pretty proud of, and I can't wait to share that on a future mail day. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon if you want to see mail days of some pretty cool cards that are coming in into my collection. So LeBron and Melo dual autograph here. These guys were so linked during their rookie year, but this is a third-year card for both of them, $5,400. LeBron Topps Chrome 10 does $5,400. LeBron Topps Chrome 10 does $5,520. So about $5,450 average for those two. I always have to look this stupid card up. $5,460 right there was the average. That's down from the last one of $6,800, but it's probably better to compare it to this. This seems really high. I'm not sure. This was about where LeBron got injured, and as you can see, his cards were moving up. They really were moving up, well over 7,000. Now they're well below 6,000. So just sad news that that injury ended his season, ended the Lakers' season, and ended a lot of hopes and dreams of a lot of LeBron collectors out there, and there are a lot of them out there who really wanted to see him make a push this year. with this rejuvenated Lakers roster. It's not going to happen. SGC 8 Jordan does 55.20. The Barkley does about what we expected on the number, 55.20. This shockingly does 5,640. This is Jalen Green's 75th anniversary, two-color patch, PSA 9 with a 10 for the auto, 5,640. Another Barkley does 56.40, so 55.20, 56.40, about 5,600 on average. A Steph Curry horizontal from 2012 does 6,300. This is a cool looking Jordan autograph I've never seen. It is the SP Rookie Edition. I'm not sure why it's called Rookie Edition. 98 Michael Jordan auto. It's a pop 1 in this grade, Min Gem, and does 6,300. This is a triple. No, this is more than 3. We got to click it to go to the back. Let's do it. It's 5. Okay, 5's weird. I would have thought 3 and 3, maybe 6, but 5 autographs. Wow. They put Jordan and LeBron on the back. So Garnett, Magic, and Melo could take the front. That's not okay. That is not okay. SP signature. That is not the way we should have done it. But that card does 6,300. That's 5 pretty good autographs right there. Wait till you see what this just banger of an Oscar Robertson did. Remember, PWCC puts these eye appeal stickers on there, 5%, 50%, top 30%, based on the particular grade. So PWCC has deemed that this Oscar Robertson that you're looking at is one of the 5% in the top 5% of PSA 7s out there, and I don't disagree. It looks really, really good. The centering cannot possibly look any better. Even the little Cincinnati Royal basketball king dude up here looks super happy about it. 6,600 for this Oscar. I've got him pulled up somewhere in here. There he is. Look at that jump, y'all. So 2,900 just a month and 7 days ago jumps to 5, and then this crazy PWCC sticker does 6,600 last night. And I'm not sure why, but Card Ladder normally, maybe they just forgot to make it yellow, but normally, oh, maybe you gotta hover over it. Okay, yeah, I guess you gotta hover over it. See how it turns yellow? Maybe. No, I think they forgot to make that dot yellow. Any PWCC stickered card is supposed to be a yellow dot, so I think they just forgot it. Maybe they'll see this video. Not that they watch any of my videos, but maybe they'll see this and fix it on Card Ladder. That should have a yellow dot. Serial number to 5 logo, man. Trae Young, rookie patch, does 6,900. Kobe Downtown BGS 10, 6,900. To Steph Curry, this is his Topps base PSA 10. I think I looked him up somewhere in here. There he is. Yep. And so he jumped a little bit, right? He jumped from 6,800 to 7,500. That's actually the highest this card has sold for in the last 3 months, the last 9 sales. That's interesting. What about 6 months? Yeah, so a little bit down, but still, this is the second. This is a pretty good looking sale here. It looks like this card's making a little comeback. I don't know. Too early to tell. We'll see. 368 pop there. The card does $7,500 for a Topps paper. A BGS 10 Topps Chrome LeBron does $7,500. So now you know your margin. It's about 2,000 extra bucks for a BGS 10 over a PSA 10. What about this really good looking PSA 8 Jordan? Again, people are bitching. If you don't have a Jordan rookie card, you're going to be the first person to comment on Instagram or throw gas on the fire telling everybody how common the card is. It sucks. Nobody wants it. Well, the cards keep selling. And the cards, not all of them, but the PSA 8s are actually moving up. And this does have a PWCC sticker, but it's the weakest of all the stickers. And look what it's doing. It jumped. It jumped last night from 67.96 to 7,500, and the one before that was 6,500. So if we look at this card over the last 2 weeks, we see a 27% growth rate. You want to back it out? Okay, fine. 22% up. You want to back it out some more? Let's do it. 20% up. I'm not wrong. That's 89 sales backing it up. And this one looks like it's on an upward trend. Again, this one might have been a crazy one with a 5% sticker or something nuts. I don't see any yellow dots on here, but 7,500 is definitely more than 62, 59, 6,000. I mean, you can safely assume this card is going up. And yes, it is pop a gazillion. We know it is, but that doesn't matter because there's 2 sides to the fulcrum. There's supply and demand. And while supply might be high, demand in the iconicism, if that's a word, of that card is undeniable. It is a really important card, not just in basketball, but in the entire hobby. Maybe the most recognizable card in the hobby, along with the Mantle and the Wagner and all that crap. I know I don't want to get into all that stuff, but it's an important card. And I know all you star people are jumping off bridges listening to me talk about the 86 Fleer, but I like 86 Fleer. Bill Russell, 2005 Exquisite Limited Logo, serial number to 28. God, that's a gorgeous looking card. 8,100. And then a Kobe Topps Chrome BGS 10 does 8,400. We're getting close to the top, fellas. We got a dual auto, Jordan at Carolina, Kobe at Lower Merion, sticker, but it is a BGS 9.5, and it is 2 perfect 10 autographs, serial number to 25 from Upper Deck Top Prospects. 8,700. This is rare. Wilt autographs are rare. And this is from the vaunted, shout out to Monk's Cards, from the vaunted 1999 Upper Deck Century Legends set, which is so set collectible. This card does 8,700. A BVG 9 Magic Bird with Doc does 8,700. The Bullet Holes Larry O'Brien trophy, which somehow is a Giannis card. I don't know how, but it is a Giannis card somehow. Does $9,000. That's a one-on-one masterpiece, and it is a PSA 10. Let's look at the back. Oh, there's a little tiny picture of Giannis on the Bullet Hole Larry O'Brien trophy. It's got a bunch of diamonds in it. I'm not a big fan of those cards, but if you're a Giannis collector, you got the one and only, so that's pretty cool. A Blue Contenders 1010 SGC Doncic. That's interesting. Pop 1, of course it is. 9,000 for that one. What about the Refractor LeBron? PSA 9, a super off-center 9 is going to do terrible. 9,300. I can't remember if I looked that up. No, I didn't. A Kobe 910 does 9,600, and then a black logo man, Anthony Edwards. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I have not seen this, and again, I don't get around in the ultra modern world very often other than to do these videos, but this is a logo man patch. It's serial number to 5, so that's obviously going to ding it pretty significantly. If it was serial number to 1, it'd be very different, but it's the black, so I don't know if it was from an alternate jersey or something like that, but we're used to seeing the red, white, and blue, which really kind of pops, so I don't think that helps. I think that hurts the value of the card. Obviously, the /5 hurts more, but the black logo, man, I don't know. It's different. It's unique. Let me know what you think. $9,900. It's $10,000 for that card. And it is a 1/1 in this grade and ungraded higher. Upper Deck Legendary Signatures. This is from Upper Deck Legends. I've got this card in this exact grade. $9,900 for that Jordan. I don't think I looked that one up. The Topps Chrome box dropped a little teeny tiny bit, but it's kind of started to balance out. $10,200 for that sealed 2003 Topps Chrome box. An extremely off-center Wilt. PSA 7 does $10,800. I looked that one up, and this is where I wanted to show you the difference between that banger of an Oscar Robertson we saw from 61 Fleer in a PSA 7, and then this really, honestly, I think a bad-looking Wilt. Like, look how much better this Wilt. I mean, I think that Wilt looks better than the one that we looked at, but you can see 15,000, 14,000. This one dropped all the way to 10,000. So somebody said, you know what? I'm going to buy the grade, not the card. They picked up a PSA 7, real high grade Wilt, which probably didn't deserve to be a PSA 7, but they picked it up at a 4,000 discount. So you can't fault them for that. Let me know in the comments what you think. Would you rather a great looking 6 for 10, or would you rather a PSA 7 that's slabbed in a 7 but looks like a 6 probably for 10? I don't know. That's an interesting question. Limited logos, Kobe, 11,400 for that BGS 9. I don't think I looked that one up, did I? No, I didn't look that one up. What did I look up next? The Kobe refractor. We got a dual auto patch, Carmelo and LeBron, 11-4. That's a serial number to 2 card right there from second year exquisite collection. Wow, that's a really cool looking card. Topps Chrome Steph Curry, BGS 9.5. The base Curry in Gem Plus condition does 11,700. Remember, those were numbered that year. Never seen this. It's the 1998 Upper Deck Encore Jordan autograph card. BGS 8, 10 for the auto though, which is what really important. Serial number to 50 does 13.2. And then a dual patch, mini break, multicolored Kobe Bryant autograph card from Flawless does 15,600. And here we are on Rushmore. And so now the cat is out of the bag. The secret is over. This is my Jordan BGS 9.5 that I got kicked squarely in the Nuggets on. Bought it for 48, I think. Sold it for 32, so I got crushed there. Let's go in order, though. Let's go with the Jordan Limited logos. BGS 8, 10 for the auto, does 17.4. Really, really, really cool looking rare Kobe autograph 1010 from 2013 Prism, my favorite year of Prism products. Pop 3 in PSA 10, 10 for the card. They got the auto graded, 10 for the auto, 18,000 for that banger of a Kobe card right there. Right next to his Topps Chrome Refractor. This is the card that's going to explain to you just how hard of a hit the Kobe market has taken since the peak. And again, he's not alone. Everybody else, took a hit as well. But the Kobe's, I feel especially, have gotten just absolutely destroyed. 120,000 in March of 2022. That is exactly 1 year ago almost. That's 359 days ago, almost a year ago. 120,000. If you want to zoom out a little bit more, 135,000. The cards come down to $22,000. It's a pop 88. But even if we get rid of the craziness and look at the last 6 months, I mean, the card's just down, down, down. This one actually bounced a little bit from the last sale. And it's a really good looking copy, if you ask me. But again, I don't know. They all look green to me. The centering on the back is terrible. The centering on the front actually looks pretty damn good. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about the Kobe market and what's going on and why. And again, we're seeing other cards go down. Speaking of, this is my Jordan. So I decided to bounce out of this Jordan, not because I'm getting out of the market, and not to flip it to make money, because I didn't. I bought it at a very bad time for a good price at the time, but just bad timing kind of overrode that. So sold this one. It's a gem. It's a men gem with a 9 for surface. It sold for $32,400. I've got it pulled up. There it is. Let me kill this first. So there's your graph. If you ignore this and this, it's really not the end of the world. My card didn't sell for that bad. The reason I say ignore this is a true gem plus. This is a true gem plus. Both of those seem to me, I know they're true gem plus, but they seem to be anomalies. This one actually was a exact same subgrades as mine. I've got it pulled up right here. So this one here for, where did I go? 43,000 sold on the PWCC Premier for the exact same price as mine. Maybe I should have put mine on PWCC Premier. Let me know in the comments if you think I should have. I just didn't feel like waiting. I just wanted to cash out. I'm looking to move that money into another super low pop Jordan insert from the 90s. High-end stuff, right? And so I have a PSA 10 Jordan Fleer. The BGS 9.5 was purely an investment, and it is an investment that went absolutely terribly. It's not the only one. It won't be the last one, and it wasn't the first one. But as long as you win more than you lose, it's going to work out well in the long run. But the average sale price over the last 3 months is $41,230. But again, that's going to be super skewed by these two. So it looks like it sold for about, you know, what I was expecting was like anywhere from 30 to 35 is kind of what I was expecting. I was hoping maybe the last absurd 84,000 Gem Plus sale would kind of lift mine up a little bit into maybe even push 40, but I missed woefully low here at 32,400. Maybe PWCC Weekly wasn't the place to sell it. Maybe PWCC Premier would have been better. Maybe I should have sent the card to Probstein. Maybe I should have sold it myself. Maybe I should have posted it on Instagram. I don't know, but I'm pretty strapped for time, and this was the option that I went with. So the good news is I won the auction. Yay, hooray, I've got some spending cash. The bad news is I don't think it sold for quite what I was hoping, but it's not as bad as it looked. The optics are much worse than the actual result. So let me know what you think, guys. Anyway, we got Jordan, Kobe, Jordan, right? We got Kobe, Jordan, Steph, LeBron, and we'll conclude Melo in there. And then row 3, we got Kobe, a Wilt, a seal wax, and then another Jordan autograph. So that's what we've got, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. I like to start your week off with some data. I can't always promise good news. I can just promise you the truth. And so I don't pick these cards to in any way benefit me or the way I collect or my cards or anything like that. I sort of look at all of the cards that pique my interest that sell often enough to where there will be some usable data. Like if it's a Pop 1 card that hasn't sold since 2017, sometimes I'll pull it up because that's interesting, but it's hard to draw any conclusions regarding the market or the player or the cards of that player when it's such a one-off card. So hopefully you guys understand how I'm picking these cards. And sometimes I just get tired, like I just got tired of checking 86 Fleer this week. So we checked on the Alvin Adams and I ignored all the rest of them. I looked them up and they were all about normal. And if it's about normal, it's really not worth showing you that often. So that was it for PWCC Weekly Auction number 60. I hope you guys have a great week in and out of the hobby. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.